Hello, and welcome to this Poetry Out Loud coaching session. My name is Conrad Cecil, actor, director, and poetry reader, artist in residence for Nevada County Arts Council, California, and member of Beyond Baroque Literary Arts Center in Venice, California. In this video, you'll hear the participant give two recitals, one at the beginning and one at the end. In between, we'll work together to improve the level of the performance, bearing in mind the criteria that the judges use, such as evidence of understanding, dramatic appropriateness, physical presence, voice and articulation, and of course, accuracy. All these contribute towards the final overall performance. Below you'll see the full text of the poem and a link to the Poetry Out Loud website with the full database of current poems. So, let's get started.
Experience, Ralph Waldo Emerson. The lords of life, I saw them pass in their own guise, like and unlike, portly and grim, surface and dream, use and surprise.
Good.
Surface and dream, succession swift and
Spectral.
Succession swift and spectral wrong. Some to
Temperament.
Temperament without a tongue.
And
the creator
the inventor.
And the inventor of the game, omnipresent without name. Some to be seen,
Some to see.
some to see, some to be guessed. They march from east to west. Little man, least of all, among the legs of his guardians tall, walked about with puzzled look. Him by the hand dear nature took. Dearest nature, strong and kind, whispered, darling, never mind. Tomorrow they will wear another face. The founder thou, these are thy race.
What is the poem about?
From an analysis that I read, said that the poem accompanies a essay. The lords of life are supposed to be like just things that happen that shape the human experience.
Okay.
And the line about them wearing another face and thou being the founder is about humankind's like conquering of natural forces. Little man, least of all.
Good.
Among the legs of his guardians tall.
Good.
Walked about with puzzled look.
Good.
Him by the hand dear nature took.
Yes, so what you've done, and it feels artificial, but it actually really helps, is you put the emphasis more on the guardians, the puzzled, dear nature, and then the end of the line endings kind of take care of themselves.
Dearest nature, strong and kind, whispered, darling, never mind. Tomorrow they will wear another face.
Yes.
The founder thou, these are thy race.
And put the emphasis on thou and these. Do that last line.
The founder thou, these are thy race.
Yes. And that it kind of slightly tempers that insistent rhyme, and it becomes easier for us to listen to.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I like that. I was trying to, when I was practicing at my house, I noticed the rhymes were making it sort of monotonous. I was trying to figure something out, but I couldn't get it.
But that's it, you got it. I mean, you basically, you hit the guardian, the puzzle, the dear nature, and then you just let the end of the line take care of itself.
Tomorrow they will wear another face. The founder thou, these are thy race. Putting emphasis on these changes. Before I was seeing it as like just an expression of like, these are, things that humanity can use. Now it seems like telling you to focus on them.
This would be a good example of evidence of understanding, where you put emphasis, you learn where to put emphasis in order to bring out the meaning of the poem or that particular line. They have a category called dramatic appropriateness. It's about interpretative and performance choices I mean, I know it for myself when I'm reciting. Sometimes my hands will just do this. And it's like, well, then in that case, why not just do nothing?
Experience. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The lords of life, the lords of life. I saw them pass in their own guise. Like and unlike. Portly and grim. Use and surprise. Surface and dream. Succession swift and spectral wrong. Temperament without a tongue. And the inventor of the game, omnipresent without name. Some to see, some to be guessed, they marched from east to west. Little man, least of all, among the legs of his guardians tall, walked about with puzzled look. Him by the hand dear nature took. Dearest nature, strong and kind, whispered, darling, never mind. Tomorrow they will wear another face. The founder thou, these are thy race.